On behalf of Group Captain S.K. Sharma, Station Commander, Airman Training School, Belagavi, all officers and personnel of ATS, I heartily welcome the reviewing officer of today's valedictory parade, Air Vice Marshal Sunil Dev Nanotkar, Vice Sena Medal, Vishish Seva Medal, Assistant Chief of Air Staff Operations Offensive, Mrs. Swarupa Nanotkar, and all other distinguished guests and media present here this morning. Joint Basic Phase Training course for intake 1 of 2017 commenced at this institute on 2nd January 2017 with an initial strength of 3,142 trainees. The 24-week JBPT course aims at instilling and fostering basic qualities essentially required for an air warrior. Integrated Pattern of Training, that is IPT, was introduced in the year 2014 and this is the 7th course of its kind which is passing out from BTI. The curriculum for JBPT comprises 1400 periods which includes general service training and educational training with more emphasis on mentoring and counseling. General service training comprises of health run, PT, games, yoga, foot drill, arms drill, small arms training, obstacle training, range firing with INSAS assault rifle, and endurance training, which includes Best Marksman 899-1186 at ACUT Festival Art. Best training in GST drill 899-2290 at ACUT Shivam Sharma. Best training in academics 899-2493 ACUT Ranju Shukla. request you, sir, to kindly address the rally.
Good morning to all of you. It's my proud privilege to stand before this exceptional lot of boys who are passing out today from this very prestigious institute of the Air Force. My compliments to each one of you on your excellent, impeccable turnout, excellent marking, and the spirit that you displayed today on this parade ground. My compliments to each one of you for putting in your best foot forward, as the commentator said, all throughout your training period of 6 months and especially today. Welcome to the Air Force. My compliments to your GTIs, your education instructors, and each one of the individuals involved in your training in the past 24 weeks. It is indeed a daunting task to mold a piece of clay into a perfect air warrior. And to do that within a span of 24 weeks is no mean task. Once again, compliments to each one who has dedicated themselves to this task for the Indian Air Force. I welcome each one of you to this service which has glorious past and a very bright future. And so you should be proud of getting into the folds of this service. What you have done in the last 24 weeks is just to gather the basic knowledge, the basic skill to become an air warrior. A huge and a long road lies ahead of you. If you make your basics strong, your roots firm, what is required by the service will become second nature to you. And whatever reserve brain power that you carry with you will remain available to you for application and innovation that an warrior, an air warrior has to have if one has to win war. So therefore, I would ask each one of you to have your basics sorted out early in your life during your training. These 24 weeks does not mean end of training. This is just the beginning of your learning. As I said, you have got a long way ahead, and I'm sure your instructor out here has brought up to the standard of your standing today to enter the Air Force with a lot of pride in you as well as in their own capability. And I'm sure you will bank on whatever has been given to you, imparted by your instructors, to carry forward flying the flag of Indian Air Force higher in future. If you recall, right before we became Indian Air Force, our air warriors have done wonders and bagged many laurels for our country. It continued through 1947, and we have had one country given birth to in 1971 because of the efforts of our warriors. I do not have to go through specifics as to how many heroes that Indian Air Force has produced. I am sure that must have been covered during your period of stay out here in the last 24 weeks. But what I would like to bring into your notice is there are many heroes standing in front of me today. And who would be that hero is up to you individuals to decide. Make use of whatever facilities that this service offers which is one of the best service to get into uniform with. It gives you opportunity to grow. It gives you opportunity to build your personality. It is up to you whether to use this opportunity or not. After a little while, once you get into your units, which are fighting units, which are support units, nobody will be pestering you to learn more and more about service ethos, about service, about what is expected of you. So therefore, build your character yourself. Few days from now, few months from now, the supervision that you underwent in this institution will come to zero. You will have to stand on your own. And that is the capability that this institute has built for you. I am sure that you will not let this institute down or the service down at any stage. And like once again the commentator said, you will always move with your head up and your best foot forward. What has changed between when you entered and where you stand today is the uniform that you don, the uniform that you have earned. And if you remember the days of your rally, you are best amongst thousands. And that is what makes you stand here. Make your parents proud. You should, from now on, be the example not only amongst your peers back home, amongst your friends, but also within your family. You are the best amongst many of them who tried this, and therefore you are standing here. Don't let your parents, your village, your city, your family down. And last but not the least, your nation. What you have done out here is to gather knowledge about service, knowledge about basic ethos, and that will stand you in good stead. All round growth of yours throughout your life. And I want each one of you to ponder over this, and once you get back to your unit, wherever you get posted in an operational environment, prove yourself that you have been worthy of standing in this parade square. I compliment your parents for giving your ward an opportunity to prove himself amongst thousands of boys. I compliment all the trophy winners and the squadron that has done best amongst the 6 squadrons that were trained here. These trophies and this announcement of the squadron doing best is just an indication that somebody was at number 19 and somebody managed to be at number 20. It does not mean that others cannot achieve 20. But somewhere there has been a small gap, and in future life will give you ample opportunity to reach to number 20. So therefore, like I said earlier, this is just the beginning. Make use of the opportunity that this wonderful service provides you to grow personally and allow your service to grow better and earn more laurels. It is not only wartime that we prove our mettle, but during peacetime, it is even more challenging to prove ourselves about our work in this service. You must have heard of the floods in Kashmir, the floods in Uttarakhand, And what has been the contribution of the Indian Air Force? We were the first responders, and thousands of people were rescued by our air warriors. And that is where our capability gets outshined amongst many others. That is where whatever you have inculcated, whatever your instructors have focused to build